Okay, and 5, 4, 3, 2, action.
I want to start with dance on the floor. It's dance, di ba?
Yes.
What are you learning?
With Stars on the Floor, napaka-challenging niya, Ninong Boy. Pinalaki ako ng sex bomb. Di ba? Get out talaga. Bata pa lang ako, sanay ako makipag-showdown sa mga kanto, nakikipag-split at kung ano-ano pa. But Stars on the Floor, iba siya. Kasi karamihan ng mga kasama doon ay professional dancers. So kaming mga celebrity stars, marunong naman kaming sumayaw but not as professional as them. Ang biggest takeaway ko sa Stars on the Floor is the discipline. Iba pala ang disiplina ng mga mananayaw.
Are there commonalities in acting and in dancing?
With dancing, it's also a way of storytelling through your movements. Very important ang facial expression sa storytelling ng sayaw. And especially with Stars on the Floor, iba't ibang genres every week.
Punta tayo sa pageantry. Ayaw mo talaga subukan?
Ito nga po, sabi ko, Ninong Boy, I will do it when I feel like I am ready. Being ready is not an emotion. It is a decision. So you would never know kung kailan ka ready until you try it.
Right. What are your considerations right now?
I don't want to be pressured.
Right.
Ayokong manggaling sa ibang tao yung desisyon eh. Ayokong dahil nakukulitan na ako sa mga tao, that's why
You're always
gagawin ko
asked
siya.
the question,
Yes,
yes.
because everywhere I go, yun ang tanong ng mga tao po talaga sa akin. Gusto ko siyang gawin kapag yung puso ko ay buo na and if gagawin ko po siya for the right reason. At
Okay.
hindi yun dapat driven by money, not driven by faith. It should be driven by the advocacy.
What are you thinking?
I want to help single parents and children,
Which is your story?
which is my story.
Which is
And
your
it's-
mom's story?
Yes, and
Oo.
it's quite relatable right now because hindi lang na natin nakikita kung gaano kalaki yung percentage or kung gaano kadami, pero malaki po yung impact niya sa mga tao. I feel like ako bilang isang tao na nanggaling sa broken family, mahirap pag yung foundation mo hindi buo eh. Gusto ko maipakita sa mga tao na there's no limitation to anything. Anything is possible in life. As long as you put your mind and your heart into it and yung intentions mo are clear and pure, bakit hindi?
Bilang artista, bilang anak, you dived into a lot of spaces na hindi mo alam.
Yes.
And that makes it exciting because even as an actor, I always say this, the most exciting part of our lives as hosts, as actors, is a lot of things that happen when we do what we do, hindi natin alam.
Yes. Pag unexpected siya, mas masarap eh. Kasi
Lalo na pag hindi mo alam ang
Yes.
mangyayari. You're treading on uncharted territory until you step into it.
yes.
And that's where magic happens.
Pero feeling ko din kasi, Ninong Boy, that's why I was brought into public speaking, yung hosting.
Oo.
Parang feeling ko, it's preparing me for something bigger.
I think so too.
And binibigay ko lahat sa Panginoon, ang divine timing. Basta ako buo ang puso ko at alam kong maraming sumusuporta sa akin at maraming naghihintay na lang ng decision.
Sabi nga ni Oprah Winfrey, but you have to listen to the whisper. Sometimes it starts with a whisper. Kaya dapat pag nagmamatsyag ka, when you meditate, when you self-examine, you really have to listen
To the subconscious.
to that whisper. Oo,
Yeah.
ibubulong sa'yo yun eh. Let's move towards hosting. Sabi mo
Yes.
nga, palagay mo, napunta ka sa hosting dahil inihahanda ka. But how is your experience so far pagdating sa hosting?
I love it. And especially po, Ninong Boy, yung time slot po ng TikTok clock.
At dahil G na G kayo maki-happy time, G na kaming ibigay lahat ng Agosto!
Lumaki kasi ako ng only source of entertainment namin sa bahay ay television. Kapag kasama ko yung lola ko and lolo ko, lunchtime, nanonood talaga kami. So that was my life. At ang sarap sa pakiramdam na it's such a full circle moment to me na ako na yung nakakapag-inspire ng mga tao ngayon. And ang sarap kasi to bring happiness and joy and fun to other people. Especially ngayon, napakaraming pinagdadaanan ng mga tao.
Ano ang madali? Ano ang mahirap sa pag-host?
Ang mahirap sometimes is to control yung mga gusto kong sabihin. Kasi ang daldal ko din, Ninong Boy. At syempre, kapag nasa TV tayo, merong mga limitations. Ang utak ko ay malikot mag-isip.
I don't want you to think about limitations when you're there. mapangahas ang advice na ito.
Opo.
Commit the mistakes.
Okay.
You know, when you think you've done something that violated a rule, apologize on the spot.
Accountability agad.
Accountability ka agad. Correct yourself in the moment if you can.
Okay
Don't
po.
panic.
Paano
Take your
naman
risk.
po, Ninong Boy, regarding sa time limit?
You always have to be present. Halimbawa, you're in the middle of a thought.
Yes.
For example, madalas na natanong ako kung sasali ako sa beauty contest. Tapos, ang harap mo, ito yung hindi nakikita ng ating mga kababayan. Pinatatapos ka na.
Yes.
Nagkakagulo na
Ginagalit ka
sa
na.
harap mo. Tapusin mo na. If you wanna follow the direction, end it by saying, wala na tayong oras, pero gustong-gusto kong sagutin po ang mga tanong na ito. May mga pagkakataon pa, halimbawa, when you're hosting, how do you handle a situation when you mispronounce a word?
Yes.
In my study about, mispronounced words or grammatical lapses, etc., ikaw lang actually ang nakanotice nun.
Totoo.
Nagkakagulo na ang buong buhay mo sa loob ng isipan mo, worrying about that one word when nobody even noticed.
Exactly.
The other way to solve it, again, is to be very present. Halimbawa, you're supposed to say, good evening, morning pala. Do it again and say
Yeah,
it.
good morning. Yeah.
Oh, it's good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Committing mistakes makes you a lot better.
Yes.
Kasi that's how you build, how to be the best.
And ako din, I've gained so much wisdom and knowledge through my mistakes.
Halimbawa, people say, boy, how do you stop somebody who overtalk? Tingnan mo kung paano huminga. Lalo na if you do a talk show one day, a conversation show, may hinga yun. Bug! Pasukan mo. Another
Yes.
way to do it is hold. Inaanak, I love your story. Because you have to interrupt
You
the guest.
have to,
Because you
yes.
don't have the time. But some people don't understand that. Di
Yes.
parang, ba't mo naman kinakat? Nasa gitna pa yung guest mo eh.
Opo.
Because they don't realize that you have a whole crowd, mob, in front of you, screaming at you, commanding you to stop.
Yes.
And then, when people say, what was your best interview? I always say the next one. Not an original line of the great Barbara Walters, who did some of the best interviews of the world. Every time she was asked, ano ba ang pinakamagandang interview na nagawa mo? It's the next one. Kasi di ba, may laging, hindi ko na itanong. It's humbling, but you have to say, I was wrong there. Ay, hindi ko narinig yun.
Totoo po.
So, continue to learn. Remain a student.
Thank you. Thank
From
you.
hosting, let's go to acting.
Yeah.
How long have you been acting now?
8-9 years with GMA.
Okay.
With Sparkle, but I started with commercials. Acting in a series, especially Encantadia Chronicles Sangre, yun ang challenge talaga because you're not a human being. Yung thinking of a royalty of a god, mahirap po siyang i-maintain.
It
It's part
is.
of Filipino culture, ang Encantadia, at maraming nakasubaybay. The pressure was really there.
In a difficult material like Sangre, Encantadia Chronicles, do you need a lot of conversations with directors, with writers, for you to get into how you're going to attack the character?
Yes. Kasi kaming actors, kilala namin yung character kasi kami ang gumagawa ng characters namin sa loob. Ikaw as an actor, ikaw yung gagawa ng sarili mong flavor. Ikaw magdi-differentiate yan sa mga ibang characters that you've done before. Especially ako po, ang mga characters na nakuha ko, most of the time, kontrabida. Paanong klaseng kontrabida to? It has to be different from ibang mga pinagdaanan ko or mga ibang projects ko. But with Encantadia, since it's a culture nga, a Filipino culture, minsan yung understanding mo, mababaw siya eh.
Oo.
At kailangan mo to seek professional help. Yung mga acting coaches namin, directors namin, and writers namin, we make sure na before we do anything, mailalatag namin sa kanilang
Right.
lahat.
Ano ang pinakamagandang papuri na nakuha mo bilang aktor? In your 10 years, how many years of acting?
Yung pagiging raw and authentic ko. Because when I act, hubad eh. Kailangan kang maging hubad
Yeah.
sa lahat ng aspeto ng kung sino ka.
So when people say, dali naman mag-artista, I always say hindi.
At saka it's psycho-emotional.
It is.
You have to be able to be tough in the head. If you're not mentally well, it could affect you talaga.
It can.
Especially for certain characters na medyo dark, gray areas.
Right.
Kaya, kailangan mag-meditate.
I don't know if it was Cherry Pie Picache. I did an interview with them many, many years ago. It came to a point na nakakapagod na humugot sa sarili mong karanasan.
Yes! Kasi sinasaktan mo yung sarili mo eh. Yung sugat na meron ka, lalagyan mo siya ng lalagyan ng alcohol.
At saka
ng
you
asin.
visit that again.
Masakit.
Over and over and over, babalikan mo
Yes.
para lang makaiyak.
And minsan, nauubos ka na din dun eh. kumbaga nagamit mo na nagamit ang situation, ang tao na to. Paano na yung mga next? Let's say for Encantada Chronicles Sangre, for Flamara. At first, sanay kasi ako na through my personal experiences yung ginagamit ko. But for Flamara, iba siya kasi hindi nga ako tao eh.
Oo.
Hindi ko pwedeng kuhanin si Faith. Because she's a different embodiment of creation, di ba? So, I think yung costume, Ninong Boy,
Oh.
ang galing. Sobrang galing talaga. Because there was a time na medyo nag-stars on the floor na ako. Tapos, magte-taping ulit kami for Encantada. And I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh my God, okay, ang ginagawa ko ngayon, puro sayaw ako ng sayaw. Paano ko babalik sa character ko? Paano ko huhugot ng galing kay Flamara? Pero alam mo, Ninong Boy, nung suot ko na yung costume ko at nakita ko yung embodiment of the fire, being fearless, pumasok na siya naturally. Ang galing ng magic na yon.
You're always asked if you're single. You don't get tired answering?
I'm getting tired of becoming single. Yun ang totoo.
Pero it's deliberate, no?
It is.
It is
I
deliberate.
feel so powerful. Totoo lang
parang
naman po
ganon.
yun. Because sabi ko nga, there is so much power in independence. I was able to see life in a different perspective dahil when I get into a relationship, I have to be able to give the other person, my partner, what they deserve. Ngayon po, I'm so busy. I cannot commit to replying. Hindi deserve yun ng magiging partner.
Tama.
Palagi akong pagod. Magde-date tayo, pagod ako. You don't deserve that. Di ba nga
You
sabi
would.
kasi nila, Ninong, love is easy, love is kind. So kapag hindi pa easy and kind, edi wag muna. Bakit
No,
maghihirap tayong
know.
dalawa?
You would feel it. I use my imaginary mirror. It's in front of you. And you see yourself. What is that line? What is that message you want to tell yourself?
I'm so proud of you.
And I want to end there. I want to continue for Faith to be proud of her and continue that journey. Salamat.
Thank you. Abisal Esh, Nino. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much.
Cayetano in action with Boy Abunda would like to thank JC Organic Barley. Live healthy. Choose good life. 7. Located at B6 Bonifacio High Street, Taguig. And Seymada from La Luna Cafe. Come home to a delicious tradition. We're located at 103 ML Quezon Avenue, Hagonoy, Taguig.